The desert expanses of North Africa became an arena where vehicles had to fight not only the enemy but also the environment itself. In the Battle of Tobruk, German and Italian forces deployed a wide range of machines that had to operate in conditions where sand penetrated every mechanism and heat exhausted crews faster than the constant attacks by Allied forces. The backbone of the German units remained the Panzer III family and modifications J to L. They featured reinforced frontal armor and a 50mm long-barreled gun which allowed them to confidently engage cruiser tanks and light vehicles. These machines were not overly powerful, but they were stable and reliable, exactly what was valued in desert conditions. In Warthunder, the Panzer III behaves similarly, a predictable and balanced vehicle that is most effective when played with a calm and deliberate style. Alongside them operated the Panzer IV in variants F1 and F2. The short-barreled F1 with its 75mm gun was useful against fortifications and field positions. Its high explosive shells worked well against defensive points. Meanwhile, the long-barreled F2 opened up possibilities for fighting heavier British vehicles by maintaining distance where other tanks already lost effectiveness. In the game, this difference is also noticeable. The F1 performs best in close-range combat and against lighter targets, while the F2 requires accuracy and careful positioning in open terrain. German forces in the Battle of Tobruk used not only tanks and armored cars but also assault guns that supported infantry and influenced the course of battle. One of these vehicles was the early series StuG III. This low-profile assault gun based on the Panzer III chassis provided effective fire support on the battlefield, especially against fortifications and light armor. Its small silhouette made it less visible among the uneven desert terrain, while its stable construction allowed it to remain in battle for long periods. In Warthunder, the StuG III shows similar qualities, excellent for positional gameplay where precision and caution matter, and its low profile provides an advantage in concealment. Italian armor was more modest but no less distinctive. The M1340 and M1441 tanks formed the core of Italy's armored forces. Their 47mm gun could not compete with heavier British vehicles, but at close distances it provided sufficient support. Crews of such vehicles skillfully used terrain folds, sand berms, and natural irregularities to reduce their vulnerability. In Warthunder, these tanks require a careful playstyle. Open assaults are risky, but proper positioning can produce good results. A more serious Italian machine was the Semovente 7518, a low-profile assault gun with significant high explosive power. It was valuable when attacking fortifications and performing assault tasks, especially at short distances. In the game, the Semovente is best used for flanking maneuvers or from cover, where its firepower can be applied without exposing its thin armor to danger. On the flanks and in reconnaissance, one of the key roles was played by the legendary StuG II. This light German armored car, armed with a 20mm gun, was capable of high speed. It was used for deep raids, flanking movements, and reconnaissance, as its mobility allowed rapid reactions to changes on the front. In Warthunder, this machine has a similar character, fast and effective in short engagements but requiring caution due to its thin armor. The Italian counterpart in the same class was the AB-41, a fast and fairly reliable armored car with a 20mm gun. Its distinctive feature was the ability to move backward almost as fast as forward, allowing quick withdrawal from dangerous positions. In the game, the AB-41 is well suited for flanking and active reconnaissance, but it demands careful timing when choosing the moment to attack. To protect columns and engage low-flying aircraft, the Germans used the flak Panzer 38T, a compact anti-aircraft vehicle on a tracked chassis. Its 20mm gun was also useful against light vehicles, especially when the enemy came too close. In War Thunder, this machine can be effective if it avoids open duels and operates from cover or in support of Allied tanks. In the skies over Tobruk, German Ju-87R2 dive bombers were highly active. Thanks to their precise dive attacks, the Stukas could destroy individual targets, from gun positions to light fortifications. In War Thunder, the Ju-87 retains this precision but requires well-timed attacks and support from friendly fighters. They were escorted by Bf-109F4 fighters, some of the most maneuverable aircraft on the African front. Their engines performed well in the hot air, and their light airframes allowed confident vertical maneuvers. In the game, this model maintains a balance of speed, maneuverability, and firepower, but requires careful energy management. Italian pilots flew the Mach-E C-200 and C-2 II. The C-200 had modest armament but was light and predictable, while the C-202 offered higher speed and allowed challenging Allied fighters. In War Thunder, both aircraft require precision and control as their firepower is limited, but their maneuverability remains a strong advantage. All this equipment, from medium tanks and assault guns to reconnaissance armored cars and fighters, shaped the face of the battles for Tobruk. It was not invincible, but each machine had its role, strengths, and limitations. In War Thunder, these vehicles retain their historical characteristics. Each has its own advantages and weaknesses, and effectiveness depends on positioning, engagement distance, and tactical